Aw, man.
I haven't left yet.
Nope. Neither have I. We're the two survivors, Mark.
Yeah. We'll stick together.
Okay.
What's important now is we stick together. You'll never make it.
You got a friend in me.
You'll not believe what I've been through tonight. Toy Story 3 trailer.
Loser. Toy Story fans everywhere. Let's introduce ourselves.
Yeah. I'm Mark from Mega Movie Man Mark.
I'm Movie Man 222. I'm Movie Man 222.
Yeah.
Robbie. Rob's Reviews.
I thought you were Larry the Cable Guy.
I don't know why I said that last week.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was spontaneous.
And Eric.
I am Eric from Mr. Movie Monkey.
So, we have a cool schedule today. We got the trailers, Pain and Gain, and summer movie talk, or like our most anticipated movie of the summer.
Now was Pain and Gain bad?
It was awful. I'm gonna say it right off the bat. I hated this movie. I thought it was terrible.
Robbie and Andrew went through Pain, and me and Eric
Gained.
gained something?
I paid $10 to see Pain and Gain, and I regret every second of it. I can't regret every second of it. It's so like self-praising. Like, you know, every color pops, and visual flair. You know, Michael Bay. It's Michael Bay without the explosions. You know.
Is there booty?
Yes, there's some scenes.
But Andrew, there's only one explosion, so.
Yeah, there's one explosion.
Is it
And
an action movie or
no,
more of a
it's not an
comedy?
action movie. Oh,
That's a comedy.
it's based on a true story, and it basically, you don't make a film based on a true story into a dark comedy. And speaking of comedy, this movie is so unfunny. It like never made me laugh once.
Were other people laughing? Because you said in Scary Movie 5 your theater was eating it up, but you weren't.
No. I mean, there was like 2 other people in the theater that were laughing, and the rest are just like, whatever, this is kind of stupid. But the characters are so unlikable. People are saying they try to make you sympathize with the characters. I don't agree with that. They just try to make you laugh, and because they're just such despicable people, you can't really laugh at them because they're just so awful. Wayne Johnson's he's like obsessed with Jesus, and it's totally unfunny. Like when you think of it, you're like, that's interesting.
I'm pretty sure nowhere in the Ten Commandments it says to steal. Stealing is right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. But yeah, Pain and Gain, I hated it, and you know what? I'm gonna give it a 0.5 out of 5. I'm gonna go really low. Ouch. It's the worst movie we've seen so far this year.
You know what? I saw, what are those movies called? A Haunted House in Texas Chainsaw.
I did not see Texas Chainsaw, thankfully.
I reviewed them, but since it's so early in 2013, I don't know if I should give them 0.5 or 0. Because I don't know.
Really hope that this movie feels like it's 4 hours, when in actuality, it's like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
And most Michael Bay movies.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah, don't remind me. Transformers 2.
yeah, that was
I
really
watched that.
not
I
good.
rewatched that,
Why?
around before 3.
Alright.
And it was terrible. So,
A real Transformers movie, watch Transformers from 1986. It's awesome.
and
Has
hopefully,
Dinobots and everything.
It's Transformers 4.
Will be a little bit better than the other 3. I like the first, actually. It was okay.
What about 3?
Nah, I didn't like
Not
it.
like it all.
No, it was dumb.
I like the first part on the moon. Like the first.
Yeah, that was okay.
Yeah, the 3D was good.
Everything you said, I agree with. It's just-
But you still liked it a little more than I did.
Mark Wahlberg was a prick in the movie. I can't stand him.
Well, no, he was not a good person. But what would you give it out of 5?
A 1.5.
1.5? Alright.
Oh, you agree with what he said. You're just nicer than him.
Yeah. Well, I'm just a mean person, just like the people in the movie. Monsters
It's
Universe.
like the mini schmoes.
The mini schmoes. Monsters University Trailer 3. This was a pretty good trailer.
Was Eric the miniature version of...
Spider-Man. I wish.
No, but spiders are pretty small in the first place. You have to go even smaller than that.
Monsters University Trailer 3 was... I liked it. I didn't really like the first full-length trailer, but I liked this one. Sorry.
You know what?
You know, it's just me.
If you saw it by now, would you give us your thoughts? I don't think Eric would want to hear
I mean, I probably would wait until everyone else saw it.
Well, you don't have
Yeah,
to
I think it
spoil
should be like pushed to the back of the line.
Yeah, I mean because I could have seen it a couple of weeks ago. Well, actually, like last week.
I don't know why you didn't. You could have asked a college student to bring you in.
I could have, but I decided not to.
Yeah, it's like buying beer, except you're watching a kids movie.
A G-rated
Fine,
movie.
what? Yeah, like Call of Duty.
The trailer, I thought I liked it. I liked
Oh yeah, we have to hear
like-
Eric's thoughts.
I liked the first or the second trailer better than the third. I thought this
So
one
did
showed
I.
a little bit too much, but I thought it was a good trailer. It was funny. I liked some of the little nods they had to. You see Randall for a second turn invisible.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it still looks really good, and I'm still super excited for it. The trailer didn't make me any more excited than I already was.
Yeah.
And that trailer review, which I filmed for the first trailer, but I just never uploaded. When I mentioned Randall, trailer 3 gave me an even better part of the trailer to show of Randall because you see him like front and center. The
Yeah.
second trailer, you just see him sitting beside Mike, and it's kind of dark, so you don't really see him that well.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I like the first or the second trailer better.
I
think
disagree.
because
Yeah, I know.
I don't think the third trailer showed too much because I like that I'm not seeing too much. You know, the scare news is going on and whatever, but we don't know too much about. I don't know. What's the other part of this movie?
That like whatever is going on in
Yeah, don't go in there. It's dangerous. Don't go
Yeah.
in there. Don't go into the human world. But I like Kickstart My Heart
As an opening song. Yeah.
because they had that song in the beginning for a little bit, but I prefer Kickstart My Heart over Party Hard.
I like how that's kind of like the song that's gonna be playing in a college type movie because I don't know, some people kind of listen to that music in college, like my mom, who went to college in the 80s and listened to that type of music. And I know it's Monsters, but I think that's just kind of like a good way to
Great marketing choice.
I hope I make sense.
Great marketing choice. Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone in. The parents want to take their kids.
yeah. I think everyone's gonna go see this movie, whether they really want to or not.
Oh yeah, Pixar always kills.
Yeah. What about Robbie? What do you think?
Surprise break did so cool too.
Trailer helped me put it back on my most anticipated list.
Okay,
I don't
well
know
that's
why I said trailer.
that's always good to hear.
Good.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
thought
why
too much was
trailer.
going on with Party Hard. It was like overwhelming though.
Yeah, I thought it was a little too loud, personally in the
Yeah,
trailer.
me too.
I'm like, okay, tone it down a little bit. I still like the trailer. I just thought it was a little too loud.
Well, they're obviously excited about the movie.
Mm.
We are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of bad, and I hope it's good.
You know what I don't understand though?
Mhm.
The villain, who I think is going to be the villain, she says, if you lose the scaring competition and you're not scary enough, you leave the school.
That's a little weird. Why would
Why
you?
would you leave? Why would you get kicked out of the school for not being scary enough? You could work your way up.
Yeah,
There must be something more to it than that.
yeah. I think that's a good point.
Maybe she doesn't like Mike. She has something against him.
Like Mike.
I believe this.
He only has one eye. And you know how everyone's saying, I say this in the trailer review as well, you know how everyone's saying, in the first one, Mike says, you've been jealous of my good looks since the 4th grade, pal.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like he means it.
Yeah, that's true.
That sounds like sarcastic.
I watched that again, and I agree.
But the teaser trailer, says something,
Mongolia one.
yeah, where he says, in 4th grade, when you were passing notes to Susan Boyle, I don't know, the singer, the
Mhm.
rest of us were studying geography. No,
Yeah,
that's not something sarcastic that you would say like that. That's
yeah.
funny.
That might
It
be a
was.
big plot hole in this series.
But you know
At
what?
least that wasn't in the movie though.
That was a teaser. Yeah, I was just gonna say that's a teaser trailer. So they mention something related to that in the movie. They say you've been jealous of my good looks. That could be sarcasm, but I hope they don't ignore that.
I really hope that they. Yeah, I hope that they.
The only reason I remember the teaser trailer is because it was on like the Toy Story 2
Oh my
VHS.
god, that teaser trailer scared me as a child, and I watched it a lot. I don't know why it scared me. It was like dark. It was dark in the room, and then the dog was like, and Mike's like, Sully, open the door. DreamWorks always does that. They ignore things that
Yeah,
happen in the
yeah.
past movies. They did that with Shrek 3. Rumpelstiltskin was in Shrek 3. Shrek 4, before a new Rumpelstiltskin villain comes up. You know, I don't want that to happen in Monsters University. I really hope that maybe, this is a really good point. I'm patting myself on the back. When Mike shakes Sully's hand, you know, Sully's like, James B. Sullivan. He's like, Mike Wazowski. And, he's saying it weird. And his eyes, squinting.
Oh,
So maybe
they have like a pass.
That's such a good point.
Maybe he's like, hey, I think I know this guy from 4th grade, but he was
I hope so. I hope so.
I really hope that happens.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my hopes up, but that would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I just couldn't help but notice that he feels weird shaking his hand, and he's so excited to go to college, and all of a sudden he's like, wait a second, I know this guy.
Yeah.
All he did was knock over a bookshelf, so
Yeah,
there might be something more to it.
yeah, even though, that part of the trailer's cut up so weird, because he's, at the door wearing a hat, and then, a second later, he doesn't have books, he's not wearing a hat, and he's beside
Not everyone
us.
watched the trailer in slow motion, Mark.
You know, I pause it a lot, because when I'm thinking of what to say in the trailer review, I watch it, a good 5 times.
Yeah, you want to bring up some good points. Not just like, okay, yeah, it was
Let's move on to Superman.
Man of Steel is gonna be awesome, and I think the trailer was awesome. All I gotta say.
The
I
trailer
was
was
following
great.
this movie ever since it was called Superman Man of Steel.
Yeah, it was called Superman of Steel. That's really interesting.
Superman Man of Steel.
Oh wow. That's
Superman of Steel. Yeah, that would have been a good title.
it showed a bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to get myself too excited for it because
Neither do I, because I don't know much about it.
the DC universe movies, they're kind of like Green Lantern, like Batman's great, Green Lantern not good at all. So I want to be I'm cautiously optimistic, I'll say.
I don't know what I was doing in 2011. All the movies that everyone hates, I didn't mind. Green Lantern, I thought it was boring, but my friend was beside me and he's like, oh, what do you think so far? And I'm like, yeah, it was good. It's good. I don't know. He got me to believe that it was good when I walked out of the theater. Same
I
thing
fell
with
asleep in that.
Really, you did?
everyone hates the guy with the big brain, the teacher.
Yeah, that. I didn't like that guy.
I thought it was pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, teachers are probably like that in real life. I hate when I feel like my parents are reading my mind.
Oh yeah, me too. But back to Superman.
Okay.
I think, you know what? I have belief in that.
What about Robbie?
I really liked the trailer. It made me
You like the trailer?
I love the trailer. I think Zack Snyder will do a great job with it. I really can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they're gonna get the story just right. I'm kind of concerned about how they do the origin because that hasn't really been done exactly like the comics before.
Yeah.
In the first Superman movie from 78, 79.
78.
So I'm interested to see they have pterodactyls flying on Krypton. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm most excited to see that and most interested to see that part.
Eric's a comic book guy.
Yep.
But I want to know, from the trailer, does it look like the comic books? Does Superman have a beard in the comic books?
No, it doesn't have to be accurate.
It depends what mythos you're going by.
Is it
There's
more
different-
realistic?
It looks more
different
dark and gritty.
incarnations. Most of it is just him on the farm, and then he goes to Metropolis when he's older.
Hmm.
I don't know what he's doing. He's like a fisherman now, I guess.
Yeah.
This looks like they're trying to really redeem themselves with the DC universe.
Superman Returns.
Yeah. Again, I don't remember my thoughts on that movie.
Exactly, that's why it's not good.
I don't remember it. No, because I was like, how
Oh.
old were we when that came out?
Probably like 8.